From too much carpeting to unfinished renovations, there are many things that can hurt your property's value. Joining me is Global News real estate expert Nick Markou with some valuable advice for homeowners. Hi, Nick. It's good to see you.
Good morning. It's good to see you too.
Nick, buying a home is the biggest investment that you'll make in your life. So you want to do all the things that will safeguard that investment, right?
Absolutely. And as we gear up to slowly get into a new year where a lot of us are thinking of maybe selling our home, we can take a look at some of the things that could potentially impact the price that you'll get when you want to sell.
And I love this list that you've compiled, Nick. And so what are the factors that can reduce the value of your home? Starting with location, that never gets old.
Yeah, definitely. The number one factor for buyers is always going to be the location. So we want to highlight the good and the bad. Some of the bad things can be like, are we in a noisy neighborhood? Are we in a flood zone? Are we in an airport zone? Some of the good things can be, we have access to public transportation. There are good schools in the area. We're in a family-friendly neighborhood, etc. So you'd want to obviously highlight all of the good points when you're putting your home for sale.
Okay, an outdated kitchen or bathroom probably doesn't give the seller many points either, Nick.
Yeah, so as we all know, renovations have gotten really, really expensive. The price of materials have gone up a lot in the last years. Also, the price for labor has gone up a lot. So if your home, is competing against a similar home that's maybe a little bit more renovated or has some upgrades, obviously your price will be affected. So it might be a good idea to maybe look at doing a kitchen renovation or a bathroom renovation. These are usually the places in the home that get the best impact with respect to price.
What about these unusual rooms, Nick, and their location inside a home?
So a lot of the times we tend to do modifications that kind of suit our needs and what the best thing for us is. But it does sometimes also create kind of a weird layout. So if we did open up bedrooms or create some kind of odd layout, it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe put it back as it was before putting your home on the market.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know carpets are making somewhat of a comeback. I had this discussion with Shanna a few weeks ago, but carpets everywhere, Nick, probably not a strong selling point.
Well, especially if it's an older kind of carpet. The cool thing about this is a lot of the times you'd find really nice hardwood under the carpet. So I think if this is the case, it would be a really nice idea to remove it because it wouldn't be really an expensive thing to do. Especially if it's untouched wood underneath the carpet. So if I did have that in my home, I would definitely want to remove it prior to listing my house.
Okay, getting back to the renos, let's discuss the unfinished basement.
Yeah, so it's, we hear a lot, I won't finish the basement, or we'll let the buyer kind of be creative and do it how they want. And, maybe they would prefer it that way. It could definitely be the case for a lot of people, but I think the majority of buyers like a headache-free turnkey kind of thing. So if the budget does permit, it would definitely be a better idea to somewhat finish the basement or finish it completely if it's possible, as in the majority of buyers are looking for a headache-free process.
Yeah. Okay, Nick, I've run out of time. You did have a poorly maintained backyard as well as mold and other things you don't want to hear about happening inside the home as also being things that can hurt the property value. Thank you so much, Nick. This was really interesting.
Thank you.
And stay with us.
The real estate segment is brought to you by RE/MAX Platine brokers Shanna Garneau and Nicolas Markou at your service.